Okay, this is the UK version of the SLK. Today we're going to have a look at how to repair or replace a lamp indicator that's been broken. So in this case we've got a crack along this bit. Now you don't have to buy the whole thing, you can just buy the bit in the middle from the dealers. In this case it was about £27, so I don't know what it's in the States, but we'll try and take this off today. First of all, you got to move the electric mirror outwards and downwards, so there's a bit of a gap on the top here. Now in the States apparently you can put a screwdriver in here and there's a clip in here that you have to loosen off, and then obviously holding the mirror it can come out, but the UK version the clip is actually plastic. You can actually put your fingers in there and you can just actually pull the mirror off like that. Once it comes off at the top, you need to bend the mirror up so that the whole mirror can be taken out. So we'll do that now. Okay, the only thing I've done from the last step is actually move the mirror up electrically so that the whole thing can be actually taken out. And on the inside of it, obviously don't drop this bit because it's quite important. There's two small wires. These wires, you might need pliers to take them off, but I've already loosened them in my case, so they're easy to take off. They're for the electric heating of the mirrors, so we'll take them off. And once you've disconnected the two wires, which in my case I had to use pliers and I had to use a small screwdriver to prise them off as well. You can put the mirror down somewhere safely so it doesn't bend. Now to get a bit of access you can actually push the mirror out, but you don't have to do that bit. In here there's the screws to note are the three white screws which are used for holding the motor unit together. There's one in there, one down there, and the third one is actually that one there. In my case it's a black screw, but it should be the white one. And you need a Torx screwdriver for that. So if you look at, that's a Torx head number 10 I think it is. So you just unscrew these ones, so we'll do that now. Okay, once you've taken the three screws out, the whole motor unit comes out. Don't lose the screws obviously, they're quite delicate, and it's connected together from this little plug down here, which you then need to take off. You can take the plug off, I mean, and we will do that, but it's a bit difficult to reach it with the motor unit in this position because there's not a lot of access. So either you use a long reach screwdriver, or you can just leave it loose, just hanging on the wing mirror. And then you need to take another three Torx screws off. One's up here, that one there. There's one behind the motor unit here, and there's one on the inside here. And when you take them off, that will loosen off the housing, and then we'll take it off. Okay, now that you've got the three screws off, the whole thing should just move and slide backwards. Now, you can actually move it back into its normal shape. And then, behind the mirror there's like a plug behind the lamp, and the plug needs to be pulled out. So you've got to pull it out, down, so out and then down, and then back again. So you give it a bit of a tug. You should feel it. There you go. Out, then down, and it should come off now. And as you can see, the mirror unit, the motor unit is there. So we'll take that out. So this is what you should be left with. Now you can take the motor unit off if you need to, but in this case we'll leave it on for now. And here is the other bit. So in here, nice and simple, there's we'll put it in the back here. There's two screws, two normal Phillips screws. One's here, one's here. You take them off and this middle bit should come out, and then you can replace it with the new unit, which is this one here. So we'll do that now. Right, incidentally, when you take the screws out, when you need to push the unit out, it's kind of stuck on this end, so you need to push it down there, and then this side needs to slide out like that. and then the unit comes out, and then you just put the new one in, same way as this one went out. Okay, that's the new unit in, all brand spanking new, and as they say, reversal in the good old Haynes manual, refitting is the reversal of removal, so we'll do that now. We'll put you just got to feed the motor unit through this hole here, and then you just put it back on as normal, so we'll do that now. Okay, that was fed through. We've put the mirror back on, and you just got to remember that it clicks into place. So it's the motion is you put it up and then across, and then you have to slot it in. So we'll do that now. And the ones you got to remember that these silver bits, they come on the outside, and the one here as well, because it's quite easy to put the black bit in front of the silver, and then it will never go on. So, or of course a different color in case you got a red mark. So right, that's on, everything's in place. Now we can put the 3 screws back on, the 1, 2 and that one, to hold the wing mirror in place, and then we'll screw the motor unit on in front of that and clip the mirror in place. And that's it. So we'll do that. Right, that's all back in place now. The motor unit's in its place as well. The one thing I forgot to mention is make sure the orientation of putting this back in is how you took it out, because if the plug's not in this corner, it's up there or over there, then when you press mirror up, it will go down, and press in, it will go out. So you just want to make sure of that. Right, this is the mirror itself, which I was talking about. Now these are the plastic clips, these ones here and that one there. There's one at the bottom, this one here, one across. So these are the ones that kind of hook onto the motor unit. Now when you're taking it off, just make sure you do it carefully, like support it with one hand and then slowly prise it off with the other, one clip at a time, because if you do it too forcefully, obviously the mirror will break, and then you'll have to buy another part. But bear in mind, the unit from the States, I think there's like a metal clip or something here which you have to release before you can take the mirror off. In the UK it doesn't make that much difference, but here we go, press back and all ready. We'll just check that. Yep, everything's working. And there you have it, one new indicator replacement. Obviously, if you at this stage haven't put the wires back in, then nothing will work, but everything in this case is connected up. And there you have it. Thank you very much.